the Ribbon Protocol Linkages app, and I'm going to start by signing up as a new user. And then I'm going to show you like how we create wallets upon sign up. Okay, so let's do that. So the initial approach after signing up is creating a wallet. That will be a Coinbase wallet. So it's an MPC wallet, and you see it over here. Okay, there we go. So that's my new wallet. That's my wallet address, right? And yeah, so that's the sign up process. Okay, so after the user sign up, the user can basically complete some questionnaires, right, to earn some rewards, while creating what we call a socioeconomic score. And that socioeconomic score basically allows us to personalize the user's experience in the app. So they create, so they respond to questions, they claim rewards, okay, and you will see over there they get ribbon tokens, right? And then once they get these ribbon tokens, they can claim them, okay, in the wallet by swapping them to USDC, right? But before we swap to USDC, the user can also personalize. I'm gonna try to see. There we go, registered successfully. Okay, let's go and have a look at that. There we go. We have googzy.basetest.eth. Okay. Okay, so now once I've responded to all those socioeconomic questionnaires, as I respond to each one of them, like I said, I'm earning tokens, as well as increasing my socioeconomic status score, which allows this app to be personalized to my needs. It also allows finances to be personalized to my needs, loans, like DeFi. It allows me to personalize shopping experiences, even advertising that I see in the app, right? Okay, so I can claim these virtual tokens I've been earning, right? I can claim into USDC. So we've got a minimum cap of 10,000 you can claim. So in this instance, I'm going to claim 20,000. Okay, so that's going to add the equivalent of that to my, there we go. See, that's going up to 47. You see, so that added roughly $2. Okay, or was it? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so that added money to my account. So if I wanted to buy, USDC, for example, right? So I could go through the whole Coinbase system. So I have to log in. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I could sign into Coinbase, sign in with Google. Okay, sign in. Then I could. Okay, so that's sent up to my phone. Let me have a look at it. Okay, so it's 7:33. Okay, so we got the Coinbase on ramp. So let's say I want to buy USDC. Okay, so let's say I'm in South Africa, so I'm going to say I want to buy 200 rands. Okay, so I'll need to add a debit card. So the thing is, this is a live environment, so we're not going to be able to test it, right? Because I think the Coinbase on ramp needs my KYC and stuff like that. So I'm going to skip this, guys, for the purposes of this experiment. Okay, I'm going to skip this and go back to AI ramp. Okay, so yeah, so basically we've integrated buying USDC, so the on ramp. Okay, what else have we done? Okay, so I've asked the questions, I've earned tokens, I've swapped into from these virtual ribbon tokens into USDC. So now let's say now I want to go and spend these tokens, right? So now I've earned these tokens. I want to go buy myself some swag. So I'm going to go to, let's say, Ayodele's music store. So let me go to the music store. So the music store is a linkage. A linkage, as I said, is like a mini app, right? That has an AI agent, and it can do loans, and it's got an AI store. Well, it's got a store, an e-commerce store as well. So let's say I want to go buy myself a pair of earphones, right? So they are $1.20. Okay, and then maybe buy myself a pair of sneakers as well. Okay, so I select those. Okay, so there we go. The total is $2.20 over there, and I'm going to pay straight from my wallet, right? So I'm not going to have it delivered because it's expensive to deliver. So I'll pick it up from a store, maybe select location B, and I'm going to say pay. So it's going to deduct from my 47.6. It's going to deduct, I guess, $2.20. So I should be left with like $45, 40 or something after that payment. Okay, there we go. Payment was successful. Check my order. Okay, so now I think this should be the new order. There we go. Okay, so I can track the status of that order in my orders. Okay, in my orders, you'll find them over here in my profile. There we go. So once the merchant fulfills, I can go and pick those orders up. Okay, all right. Now going back to my wallet balance, right? So I just spent $2.20. There we go. Okay, so it's $45.40, not $46.40. So yeah, so I successfully managed to buy those two using my wallet address, right? And if we want to check it, I can check it in my USDC. Let's just fill that in. Okay, don't know if you can see that, but here is the transaction. There we go. So 2 USDC was sent out from my wallet to that linkage. So that was my e-commerce transaction, right? What else was there previously? Okay, so now I think I'm going to take a loan. All right, so the next feature we're going to check out is the linkages. Okay, so we're going to click on that circle there in the center. Okay, so linkages are basically like mini apps that sort of like have an AI component. So they're like AI agents, right? But they just do more. They have like, let me show you what a linkage has, right? So this would be a music store perhaps, and it would have an AI chat where I can chat to that linkage. So for like customer service, you can train it and I could chat to it and find out what it's all about. And it could, pay me for specific activities, just like an AI agent. And we can also set a catalog of items, So for example, I could take a loan, right? So here's a summer loan. Okay, so let's say I want to take a loan of $10 from this linkage. I could click proceed. It checks out my wallet address. And this loan, by the way, would be based on my socioeconomic status, right? So if I've reached the right level of socioeconomic status, I can take specific loans. But for progress purposes, we've just created a dummy loan, right? Okay, so the summer loan is $10, right? Interest rate is 15%, loan duration 3 days, so it's a micro loan, and it's already calculated the loan principal amount plus the interest. So my installment amount will be $3.34 a day, right? Okay, so let me proceed. Confirm. Request the loan. Okay, so it will automatically take payments, like I said, from my wallet every day. Let's see if it's going to give me $10. Normally when the transfer times out, it's got something to do with the SDK. There we go. So the loan has been successfully distributed to this wallet address, right? Okay, so that's my wallet address, 563. Let's go back to my wallet. That's my wallet. There we go. Now I've got $30. I can create my own linkages. I could follow other linkages. I could, follow other people's linkages, right? And they could appear here, right? And then also, let's say I want to advertise. So if I've created a linkage and I want to get it featured, I want to advertise that linkage, right? I could go to my linkages here, and then I could say, all right, where would that be? Okay, so let's start with maybe posting a status, right? So if I want to post an advert for my linkages bank, okay, it's going to cost me $1 to post a status. And in this instance, I'm going to post the status. So this is the status advert for linkages. It's going to cost me $1 for 24 hours, right? So let me look for, okay, maybe I want to advertise this banker t-shirt, right? Okay, there we go. So select that. Get your banker t-shirt today for only $2. I'm going to upload this, and it's going to charge me $1 to post an advert to all users on the platform, right? There we go. Status uploaded. Should appear over there. There we go. Okay, so that's the status advert. And it's gonna last like 24 hours. Okay, so now let's say my linkages bank, right? So if I'm a bank and I want to get it featured here on the featured linkages, which are the sponsored ones, I can go select feature my linkage, select the linkages bank, pay $3, and it will feature it there for a week. Okay, there we go. Linkage featured. Should update quickly. Let me refresh that. There we go. Okay, so now my linkage is featured over here and it says sponsored. So that's going to be there for like a week, then it automatically goes off. So that goes for status pages as well. So if I want to, so let me see. So we've got apps here, for example. Let's see if we can post an advert. Okay, so if we go back, let's see if we can post a status for apps as well. But for apps, there's money in their account. For an advert. get an APSA loan today. Post. And then I should charge my wallet. There we go. Okay, so it appears over there. So APSA is paid to post their advert over there. Okay, so basically, what we've looked at right so far, just to recap, was a new user creates, when they sign up, it creates a wallet, right? And they can go and personalize this wallet. Okay, they can on-ramp buy USDC using the Coinbase on-ramp. They can respond to socio-economic questionnaires to create a socio-economic status score, which acts as a credit score, as well as a social credit score, as well as an advertising ID, right? Which arranges, like, adverts in the app based on their socio-economic status, right? Okay, so when they complete these socio-economic status questionnaires, they earn money, right? They earn tokens, which are ribbon tokens, and then they can go into the app and claim those ribbon tokens. Okay, I think the minimum is 10,000 ribbon tokens, which is, I think, equivalent to like 1 USDC or something, or 2 USDC. Okay, that's the minimum they can claim, as you see that right up over there. Okay, so they can send that money, they can receive, they can swap it for, let's say they want to swap this for, I don't know, meme coin on Coinbase or even Bitcoin, they can swap. Okay, so yeah, so that's the basic functions for using the MPC wallet, right? And then secondly, we can create linkages, right, which are these AI agent stores or mini apps with a store, the Linkages bank, for example. So we can create linkages. When we create a linkage, it has a wallet address itself, so it's kind of like having a store with a wallet address, or it's almost like an AI agent with a wallet address and a store in the catalog. And from that wallet address, you will load money, and then you can give out loans, right? So people can apply for these loans, and you can pay them from this wallet. Okay, it's got insufficient funds at the moment, but they can also go and buy from the linkage store. Okay, so they could buy any products, goods, products, services that you have available in your linkage store, and the payment is via the Coinbase MPC wallet. Okay, there we go. Check out the order. There we go, order 71 now, so that's my third purchase of the day. Okay, and so they can take loans, they can do e-commerce, they can post statuses, they can advertise, feature their linkages here. They can create a linkage. So when you create a linkage, it automatically creates a wallet address. It allows you to train it like the AI. I won't go through all of that right now. It's a lengthy process, but yeah, that's how you create a linkage. Okay, so that's what we have so far. What else? Okay, so for this part, this is just the screen of my Coinbase Developer Platform, right? And as you can see, the orange is our MPC wallet. So far, we're just really using the MPC wallets, and as of today, it's been one of our busiest days of testing. So we've had 1,729 API requests. So we're heavily using the API, and this is all like our dev and internal testing. So we've seen everything that happens in the Linkages app. So now let's look at the admin dashboard or the admin panel for the Linkages app, right? So I've already got an account, so I'm just going to log in, right? And then I'll show you what we can do. So basically, the Linkages admin dashboard gives us access to reporting and access to user analytics on the platform, right? So these are all the activities that have taken place, the average completion rate of the questionnaires, total responses, as we're testing this. So you can see it's been busiest in October, and we've been testing so far with 21 users on the latest update, and we got some reward partners, right? So this app allows us also, so when you sign up for an admin page, you automatically we create a Coinbase wallet for you, and you can fund this account, and you can convert. So you're signing up as a reward partner, and then you can convert that into rewards. Okay, so let's say, for example, you are WorldCoin. You sign up into this app, and you want to convert your WorldCoin from Optimism to Base. Okay, so get some reward points. Those reward points will be allocated to the users in the app to respond to these questionnaires, and then you reward them. This works very well for like the use case for Coinbase if they want to run a rewards program, or they want to personalize their universal basic income. Okay, so basically input the amount there, transfer to vault, and yeah, and basically it creates, there we go, right? So it transfers your 100 vault coin tokens and converts them into reward points that are made available for users in the app. Then what Coinbase would do, what WorldCoin in this instance would do, is go and upload questionnaires. They can upload them manually, right? Or they can just upload a spreadsheet, right? And this is what the questionnaires will look like. There would be questionnaires for each category, right? And they would appear to users in the app. Okay. So with that said, you can upload surveys and tasks as well, like web requests or any sort of real world tasks, and incentivize that. You can also check out reports. Okay, so these are user reports, so you can check out how much each user has earned, etc., etc. And then also ratings. So each of those questionnaires have a rating, by the way, right? Or the ability to be rated, so you can see all your ratings and where they're coming from, right? So which areas have received the most and which questions have received the most responses, and then you can filter that by date, of course. Okay, and then we have the CPI index that's loaded up here, right? The CPI index is the consumer price index, which basically is used. We have an algorithm that calculates an individual user's socioeconomic score. So the CPI index differs for each country. Okay, so for South Africa, we'll use the most recent ones available. So this would be July. So our algorithm will calculate for each of these sections. Okay, so it can just use the generic consumer price index, but we can even go further and categorize it by all the individual items that make up a CPI index. So you could be able to understand how a user or how an individual's socioeconomic status is impacted by their environment, the conditions, their experience of life, as well as the economy of the country. And then you can be able to work out how to provide any interventions, so whether it's poverty alleviation, it's education, etc. And you can personalize these things based on the user's socioeconomic score, as well as for each category of the consumer price index. Okay, and then we can do mass payments, right? So we could upload a CSV file or enter addresses manually and then send payments. So this would work well for paying salaries, for paying grants, or for doing airdrops. So it could be in USDC, and we're building the functionality to do it for anything else. So in this instance, we've done it for like paying out perhaps mass payments for grants. Okay, but yeah, so it's unlimited. You can use this as an airdrop to upload a CSV file and send money to a specific group of users as rewards. And then of course we've got notifications where you can send a notification to all users in the app. Okay, so yeah, so the key areas that we've used for Coinbase on our admin dashboard is creating a wallet that allows us to create, convert whether it's USDC, or create a rewards program and convert that into points. It also allows us to do mass payments using the Coinbase wallet, and this is using the MPC wallet, by the way. So that's what like an organization would do. And of course here you can invite users from your organization, and you can restrict the roles of the members of your organization. So you could enable different, or add and remove users, and enable different features, right? Yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. So that's the admin dashboard that sort of like allows us to print out all these reports and do analytics and improve performance of it could be a rewards program, or it could be anything that has to do with the platform. Yeah.